Okay guys, now we've done a bit of CPR, we're going to go into Defib. Has anyone used Defib before?
Not really.
A little bit? You've seen them, have you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run through a demo with the Defib. Okay? A few facts about Defib firstly. The percentage is 75% more effective if you get Defib on quickly. So in the first couple of minutes, it's 75% chance of survival. Every minute that Defib doesn't go on, you lose about 10% just over survival rate. So the quicker that goes on, the better. So the important thing is, if you've not used one before, it's very clear, the instructions are very clear on it. Just listen to what it says, just go through it. So, does anyone want to do some chest compressions for me?
I don't mind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks, Liz. Just go for it. Do you want to go from the other side? That's all right. Thank you very much. So Liz has done the word checks. Patient's not breathing. She started CPR. She's called for help. I'm going to help. Come over with the Defib. So good communication. Hi Liz, all your help. And get the Defib on. Okay, just carry on as well.
Unit okay. Adult patient selected.
Obviously, if you're doing that on junior,
Patient
baby, change it.
Child button.
So, as it goes, we're around.
Remove pad package.
The pads at the back. And you'll see there's quite a clear picture of them where they go.
Care clothing to expose.
Okay, so you want a clear chest, clear, so we've got clothes on, you cut them off. They've got a pacemaker, the pads always go away from the pacemaker. Normally, the pacemaker's on the side, you go away from it.
Patient's bare chest.
Okay, Liz? I'm going to put these pads on, that's alright?
Yep.
I'm going to work around you. So, in the middle.
Open pad package.
Okay, you can carry on there, thank you.
Attach pads to patient's bare chest. Don't touch patient.
Okay,
Analyze it.
These pads aren't very sticky. So obviously when this is analysed, no one wants to be touching the patient because it could be
Don't touch
plenty
the
of them.
patient. Analyze it.
So we normally just do a
Shock
sweep, so
applied.
keep clear, shocking, keep clear.
Shock delivered. Start CPR.
So on this one,
Push
we'll
to
carry
max
on.
tone.
If you hear it, you can hear the ticking. That's your rhythm you want to be at, just speed. And it does show you your chest compressions on there, depth. Now, when would you stop doing CPR? I know you discussed it before. Any ideas when you would stop?
Soon.
The paramedics get there and told them they're going to take over.
Or somebody
there's
else.
a heart rhythm and
So if the patient starts moving around a bit and they're doing a funny face, what are you looking for? When would you stop?
When they're shouting.
Well,
normal breathing.
Normal breathing. And what's normal breathing like? If you did a 10-second check, how many breaths would you expect in that kind of time?
About 2, yeah.
So you want a good 2 breaths in 10 seconds. Sorry, I didn't even stop, sorry.
Thanks.
So, how's that? Tiring?
Yeah, a little bit.
Normally, you do 2 minutes and I would say get to, I would come in,
Continue
put
CPR.
Defib on, and if you were tired as you were, I'd take over from you.
Yeah.
So that's that one there. Does anyone feel like
Continue
want to have a quick
CPR.
go? Or
I'd like to have a go.
yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do chest compressions for you and you come in?
Yeah, I can do.
Yeah? Okay.
Continue CPR.
I'll turn off the different start. These pads, unfortunately,
Unit power
aren't very
off.
sticky.
Okay.
So as you'll see, that one fell off. The real pads, which I'll put somewhere, very, very sticky. I'll say I put them somewhere. Where are they? They're around somewhere. Hang on a second. Yeah, so these are real pads. Unfortunately, they don't work on our Defib for the training one. If you feel how sticky they are, that's not going to come off in a hurry.
No.
So in your pack with the pads, there's a razor. So if you've got a really hairy person, just give it a quick, when the pads go, just give it a quick shave as best you can.
what if they're wearing a bra?
Unfortunately, you just need to get it off. You cut straight through. The tough cuts in our defib, cut straight through. Unfortunately, you can see, you know, obviously if you've got time, you can get a surround around, but you just need to get that defib on and stop compressions.
It's impressive to cut through them.
They do work really
I
well.
don't get it on the ones.
Yeah, they work really well.
So it's not you. It's not you.
Right, so does anyone want to go?
Go on, Jamie.
Okay.
If you want to, Jay, you can use, we've still got QCPR there.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you can reset it and start again. If you're not sure of your depth, you can keep an eye on that as well if you want.
Yeah, I'll try.
Well, we can have a go at that later on. We can
Yeah.
do a bit of racing on if you want, guys.
Okay.
Right, so yeah, put this back. We get set up.
I just need
You're
a
full
bit
of
of colour.
energy.
Yeah, I get sometimes I just really get too weak because I'm weak.
Were you using this one, Jonesy? Pardon? Were you using
I will use this one for now, if that's all right.
Yeah, okay.
So the purple bit, does
Yes.
that go where we're pressing?
Yes, that goes in the centre of your chest.
Okay.
So it does move around. It's subject.
Yeah.
Comes off. And it does move wherever you want it to on the pad.
And is it the same for a child then?
The child, now if you look on, I'll show you the picture later on, the child goes front and back. So this one comes in, and that would go on top of the block, so it goes in the middle, on the middle of the chest, roll over, that pad on the back. Okay, you have to just remember on this defib to select the child, it changes the wattage and the joules it gives the shock.
Okay.
Okay? Now obviously this is just one variety of defib, there's many others around. The ones we use around the island, they're Zolls, but they're fully automatic. You haven't got to press the shock button.
Oh wow.
So you open, it's almost like a lunchbox. You open it up, it's all there. It's it's quicker than ours. It tells you quicker the way to go. But yeah, it doesn't tell you when to shock, it just says shocking.
So-
It advises you to shock, and then it does it itself.
God, so you've got to be
So you've got to really listen, and the pads are different.
You'll be
Yeah.
shocked as
The
well.
pads are different as well, they are all one unit. So it's all in one, it kind of unfolds and it goes on in place, so you can. It's got like a cross in the middle, as long as it's in the middle, the pad's in the right direction.
So there isn't a puck then?
Not on those, no.
Okay.
Now I believe there's a child set with the pads as well, with the ones around the island.
So you just choose the right set
Yeah.
rather than move the puck?
Yeah, it should, like I say, when you turn, I would tell you, you know, is it a child or baby, and it would tell you to press the button.
Wow.
Okay? Are you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do one minute.
So I'll come in from this way. I'll just do a few
few.
compressions, then you can come in if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just obviously make sure the face is covered for the COVID. I'll obviously call for my help, Hannah's on the way. You've run off and got a defib, you can come in whenever you're ready.
Unit location.
Just have a good look at the pictures, Jay, just make sure you're where they're going.
Adult patient selected.
I'll just
If
work
patient
around
is
the
a
check.
That's just how it
press
moves it.
child button. Don't touch patient analyzing.
It's going to go straight into it because it's sensitive, but you can pop that on the side.
Okay.
Obviously this is a training one, so a normal one, yeah, what both arms
Shock
should be got.
advised. Don't touch patient.
So,
Stand back.
Press flash shock delivered.
okay, so I'm quite happy to go
Start
on. So,
CPR. Push to match the tone.
So at that stage you wouldn't be worrying about rescue breaths anyway?
No, no,
Even
well,
if it's not COVID?
no. I mean, some of our guys at centre side, just stop out on them. Some of our guys at centre obviously train lifeguards, so they've got a duty care, they have to give compressions and breaths.
Yeah.
So we've got pocket masks, we use the valves and stuff like that. But for this purpose, it's chest at the moment. I can demonstrate breaths later on if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Oh, yeah. Does anyone else want to go with Defib?
Go
Yeah.
on, mate.
You happy doing some chest compressions, Jay?
Yeah.
There's no massive rush, just slow it right down, listen to the Defib instructions. Yeah, so straight arm, just nice and, yeah. So if you wanna, you can't really see the screen from there, but while we start the UCPR, you get your,
You got this.
So I call for an ambulance on the defib.
yeah,
Okay. Right.
okay.
Okay, Jamie, I have defib.
Just a little bit gentle, maybe we're going quite deep there, just nice and gentle. Try and release when you go as well.
Like that?
Unit
That's a bit better,
okay.
yeah?
Adult patient selected. If patient is a child, press child button. Don't touch patient
Don't
analyzing.
touch the patient.
See, as you can see, because now what you do, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
So as soon as it sends those pads on the right place, it picks up
Don't
what it
touch
needs to,
patient
and it
analyzing.
goes straight through it.
Shock advised.
So clear, shocking.
Don't touch shock delivered.
And then do I?
Yeah,
Start
if you're happy to.
CPR. Push to match the tone.
Does help actually having a tone.
Yeah. I mean, they do say you can sing certain songs. Staying Alive is one, but I'd imagine if you've got,
Nelly the elephant.
yeah, I'd imagine that if you've got a grieving
Yeah.
sibling or, you know, parent or something, they're not going to appreciate
Yeah.
Staying Alive.
Oh, really?
So, like I say, they recommend between 100 and 120 breaths a minute. You know, it can get quite tiring, as James probably feeling right now.
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
can stop the Jay.
Okay.
We only did half the time, matey.
Unit powering off.
How was that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot better, I guess.
That's the one.
Going too deep. Like you noticed.
On a real person, it's going to feel a lot different, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, is there any complications you can think of you may get when doing compressions?
Will they break their bones if you're?
Yeah, there's a high chance you're going to break the ribs.
Okay. Especially with old people.
Yeah, you'll be more vulnerable for it. You know, what would you do if you felt some ribs go?
Do you just carry on?
You'd have to carry on, wouldn't you?
I mean, you just check your hand position to make sure they're still in the right place and just carry on.
I guess you can't do much worse.
No, it's just getting that heart pumping, getting that blood going around. That's the main important bit.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you if you're at the end of it.
They'll be alive,
Mm.
in theory.
Like I said, the sooner that defib goes on, the better. So, as Nate did that time, because she's watched it a few times, she skipped ahead. So, it's just make sure you watch, make sure if it's a different defib, just make sure you look at the pads where they go, because some of them may be slightly in position.
All right.
Okay?
Okay. They're all different again.
So, we're going to do rescue breaths, won't we?
Yeah.
So, I'll use this one here. Off. So when you're coming in, I'll do a normal breathing check. So you're coming in, you're coming down, you check for, are you okay? So you come down, you check for breathing, you want to head tilt, chin lift, down, for up to 10 seconds. So that's your 10 seconds of that low breathing there at all. My next share is I'll need an ambulance and a defib as soon as possible. So if you're within reach of a defib, go shout at someone to go and get it for you. The sooner that defib comes in, the better. So then you're going to start, if it's a normal cardiac arrest, you go straight into chest compressions. Drowning, slightly different. We do rescue arrest first. But I'll just go through chest compressions and just go for a couple of rescue arrests, okay? So again. So then, hand on the head, pinch the nose, chin lift. So the idea is you inflate your cheeks, you get a quick blast. So you want roughly a breath a second, just get her in. You want to see your chest rise. So that's, if you don't get them in properly, just ignore them, just carry you straight up into 20 for your 30 compressions again. Okay? But for this purpose, we're saying for COVID reliance, so you guys just concentrate on chest compressions.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're on your own, out in the wild?
If you're on your own out in the wild, you want to make sure you're shout help if you've got your phone on you. If there's defib, go and grab that first.
Okay.
If you know there's defib close by, you need that defib.
So you don't do anything first?
No. As horrible as it sounds, you need to get that defib to you first, then you can start what you need to do. As you can see, there is a slight delay, so you get common chest compression while it's doing its thing, but that needs to be on as soon as possible. Any other questions, Joe?
Yeah. Do you have to wait for the chest to deflate before putting another breath in?
Yeah. So if you've got a good chin lift to head tilt, you'll see it goes in and out quite easily.
Yeah.
If you're not getting them in, you can give it a slight more tilt, or just, you might not have quite good, so you might not pinch your nose properly.
Okay.
It's just worth checking out. But like I say, try 2, and if they don't, both don't go in, don't carry on, just back on the chest and try again the second time around.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
Okay.
will you see their chest? If they're a big person,
Yeah.
will you actually see
Yeah,
their
you will,
chest?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hope we never have to do it.
Well, let's hope not, but chances are at some point.
Cool.
Okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No.
I'm happy.
I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
Thank you very much. That's the end of the session.
Cool.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
16 minutes.